How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the Crypto Unveiled YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the one and only Kaspa. If you guys have been on the channel for a while now, you know I'm super bullish on this coin, so I'm super excited to talk about Kaspa on today's video. Of course, before we do get into today's video, I'll quickly just say, of course, guys, this is not financial advice, so make sure you go out and do your own research and come to your own conclusion before investing into any coins and tokens I mention in my videos. Apart from that, let's get straight into today's video. So like I said, today's video is all about Kaspa, which is, of course, one of the most bullish, one of the coins which I'm the most bullish on. I really do believe that Kaspa has a super bright future ahead of it, and I hope by the end of the video you will also share a sort of similar opinion about Kaspa. But first, let's take a look at the market cap and also take a look at the current market and see how Kaspa is currently doing. So over the last day or over the last 7 days, Kaspa is currently, down around 1 to 2%, which is of course not a big deal at all. Very, very normal in the crypto space for coins to even fluctuate 5 to 10% up or down within the few days. So this is very common to see. However, if you look over the last month, this sort of paints a better picture of how Kaspa has been doing over the last sort of year. Which is of course doing consistently well. You can see over the last month, Kaspa is actually up almost 10% just over the last month. Over the last year, this is when it paints a really, really good picture about Kaspa. You can see up over the last year alone, up over 370%. And you can see here, it constantly keeps breaking the all-time highs and consistently keeps doing well, which is just absolutely crazy. While other coins are, going down and falling, Kaspa is consistently hitting all-time highs in what I would consider to still be a bear run. I know we did have a sort of a little bit of a bull run. However, I don't believe that we are currently in a major bull run like we've seen in the past, and I really do believe that this is still sort of towards the bear market, as not a lot of people are really talking about the crypto space right now. In the last bull run, people were talking about crypto non-stop. There was tons of new investment. However, with this apparent bull run, I don't really see it as a proper bull run, and so I really do believe, when the next bull run does officially happen, the next big bull run, I really do believe that Kaspa will absolutely skyrocket. But even if we don't even see a bull run for a good while now, I really do believe that Kaspa is still going to be, breaking these all-time highs and consistently keep doing well. Like, I mean, if you look over the last year, if you switch to the all-time chart, you can see here how crazy the percentage gain is. Imagine if you invested back here in the last bull run into Kaspa 2022, around the end of 2021, start of 2022, you would see that you would actually, if you held until now, be up almost 94,000%, guys, which is just absolutely crazy. And like I said, it just constantly keeps breaking all-time highs. Even like I said, we're not even in a proper bull run, which is absolutely crazy and shows the really good and really great support behind Kaspa and how strong the community behind Kaspa actually is. You can see the market cap for Kaspa is currently sitting at just over $4.2 billion, guys, which is just absolutely crazy, because when I first started talking about Kaspa, the market cap was way, way lower than this. And like I said, it just continued to keep on growing and growing and growing. Absolutely crazy. You can see the volume is actually up 15% over the last 24 hours, almost reaching that $50 million in volume in the last 24 hours alone. Volume to market cap ratio is a little bit lower, however, with, I like to say, a healthy range for volume to market cap ratio is normally around 5 to 7%. A lot of the times I'm looking at a lot smaller coins. However, with Kaspa having a much larger market cap, I don't believe that this 1.19% volume to market cap ratio is actually that bad at all. This is actually pretty decent for a coin of this size, a coin of having this amount of market cap. So the current circulating supply of Kaspa is actually almost 85% of the total or the max supply. So again, you're not going to experience too much dilution when more coins actually come into the market, which again is really good because it's just protecting that investment if you were to invest. Not just today, but any time in the future, it just protects that investment from getting too diluted when more coins actually come into circulation, which is again another really big green flag about Kaspa. We are still, fairly early into Kaspa. I mean, it's only been on the market for, around 2 years now. And I really do believe that we're still very, very early into Kaspa. Even if it has this, over $4 billion market cap, I still believe that Kaspa has a lot more potential ahead of it. And the reason why I will talk about right now. So let's actually go back onto the main page of the Kaspa website and let's actually talk about what actually Kaspa is. I'm sure a lot of people watching the video already know what Kaspa is, but Kaspa is basically a layer 1 coin which focuses purely on what cryptocurrencies were first created to do, and that is of course to be used as a currency, used as an alternative to traditional fiat currency. And so basically what Kaspa's main goals was to, you know, be a layer 1 currency, but be basically the best layer 1 currency. As you can see here, Kaspa is the fastest open source, decentralized and fully scalable layer 1 in the world. And Kaspa many times, or very often by many people, gets compared to Bitcoin. And this is one of the main reasons why so many people are bullish on Kaspa, including myself, is because when coins get compared to big major coins in the crypto space, oftentimes they are doing something right. Because, you know, if you are a coin that is actually able to be compared to Bitcoin, this not only paints a very good narrative into the investors' heads about, you know, what does the future hold for Kaspa? Can it ever become as big as Bitcoin? But even if it comes remotely close, this would be absolutely crazy. But yeah, it paints this really good narrative in people's heads when you compare it to a very good coin, which has, you know, stood on the cryptocurrency markets for years and years and years now, and is still here and is still the #1 cryptocurrency. So, you know, that alone, not even looking at the technology, the narrative behind it being compared to Bitcoin is enough for many investors to invest. However, like I said, Kaspa doesn't only have this sort of narrative, it also has the technology to back up their goals or back up their claims. Basically, Kaspa has come out with its own unique technology, which is called a block DAG. And this is actually how they are able to achieve such high transaction speeds, is actually by using this unique technology, which is block DAG. So you can see here in traditional traditional crypto, the previous block needs to be completed before the next block is started. So many transactions can get, you know, held up or slowed down very a lot during, you know, times of when there's a lot of pressure on the network. However, with Kaspa, if a block gets stuck, it will simply reroute and go to a different block, which, you know, then makes this the block that Kaspa has a lot more efficient than Bitcoin. And this, of course, like I said, speeds up the transactions. It also makes it a hell of a lot more scalable, and it also creates a much lower transaction fee as well, which, of course, who doesn't love a much lower transaction fee? Another great thing about Kaspa, fair launch date. It had a completely fair launch, November 7th, 2021. As you can see here, no pre-mine and no allocated coins, and many people love fair launch coins because, of course, it is fair. So another great thing about Kaspa, what I quickly want to touch on towards the end of this video, is the sort of future of Kaspa and why I'm actually so bullish about Kaspa's future. This is, of course, because, you know, Kaspa has been, like I said at the start of the video, consistently been doing well, even in a sort of bear market. I know some people are going to be calling it a bull market, but I really don't believe that we are in a proper bull market at the moment, so I'm going to be calling it a bear market. It's consistently hitting all-time highs and consistently doing well, but it is also has many developments planned for the future, and this is the one that I sort of saw earlier, and I'm leaning towards being one of the biggest sort of developments for the future, which I believe, if this actually is complete in the future, it really will you know, blow Kaspa's market cap up a crazy amount. And this is, of course, smart contracts. And the reason why I'm so you know, so aimed towards smart contract implementation as being the main sort of factor that's going to blow up Kaspa is because we've seen it in the past. If we look at the history and we look at Ethereum, for example, Ethereum was a big coin before smart contracts, but after smart contracts came out of Ethereum, Ethereum's market cap just went absolutely crazy and went, you know, right to the very top of the cryptocurrency rankings, even competing with the biggest one, which is, of course, Bitcoin. So I really do believe that history tends to repeat itself, and with a coin such as Kaspa, which is compared to Bitcoin, I'm sure, you know, when people are going to see smart contracts like Ethereum is faster than Bitcoin, it's got the best of both worlds for Bitcoin and also Ethereum. I really do believe that people are going to be seeing Kaspa and are going to want to invest into Kaspa. Quickly take a look at cryptocurrency rankings here as well. You can see Kaspa's currently sitting at 25 on the cryptocurrency rankings, and I really do believe that, although this is a high ranking, of course, I do believe that Kaspa still, like I said, has a much higher potential and still is very underrated. And I really do believe that it should be way up higher, at least top 10 cryptocurrencies. So I really do hope that we see, you know, Kaspa in the top 10, maybe even top 5 one day on the cryptocurrency rankings. So what is my sort of prediction for Kaspa? And of course, When I talk about predictions, this isn't going to be as insane as other predictions which I do for much lower market cap coins. And this is simply because of the market cap, basically. You know, the bigger the market cap, oftentimes, you know, it's harder to achieve a much higher, you know, potential gain because, of course, then a lot more money needs to be pumped into the market cap. If you compare a coin which is only on a $50 million market cap, a much smaller market cap, you only need $50 million to 2x, get a 2x gain or 100% gain on your money. However, if you take that same amount of money, of $50 million, and you put it into Kaspa, you know, you're only looking at around 1 to 2% gain. So, you know, it is really crazy the amount of money that needs to be pumped into these much higher market cap coins to achieve, you know, higher gains. So, you know, I'm not saying it's going to be, you know, 100x on Kaspa. I wouldn't say it's going to be 100x. However, you know, Kaspa is one of those coins where it's a lot less risky than these smaller market cap coins. You know, these smaller market cap coins can achieve a much higher, you know, a much higher gain. However, they're a lot more risky and you could lose all your money. However, with Kaspa, it's a much more well-established coin. Of course, you can still lose your money on Kaspa 100%. But, you know, the risk, I would say, is a lot lower than a smaller market cap coin. And, of course, with less risk comes less reward. And that is just basically how, you know, a lot of things work in the cryptocurrency space. So it's a little bit less risky than smaller market cap coins. However, you're going to be looking at a little bit less of a gain. However, if you want to put your money into a coin which is, you know, going to hopefully, you know, get you a good amount of gains, a decent amount of gains, then maybe Kaspa might be the one for you. You know, you're not going to be seeing, I don't think, you're going to be seeing insane gains. Of course, it could still happen. It could still have insane gains. I'm not saying that. We could see, you know, billions of dollars pumped into the market cap. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is it's a lot harder than smaller market caps to see a much bigger gain. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's only up to you guys. Of course, like I said, this is not financial advice. So make sure you go out and do your own research, come to your own conclusion. But yeah, that is my sort of personal price prediction for Kaspa. I really do believe that is going to see, you know, hopefully in the next few years, at least a 2x gain or 100% gain on the current market cap that we're sitting on, especially if smart contracts do actually get released. I really do believe that we're going to see a huge amount of money pumped into the market cap. So apart from that, guys, thank you very much for watching the video. Make sure you comment down in the comment section down below what you think about Kaspa. Are you going to invest or are you already investing in the Kaspa? Let me know. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you do hit that like button and also subscribe if you are new around here as well. Apart from that, I'll see you guys in the very next video. Peace.